Let me see how you walk. Let me see how you talk. Let me see how you dab, dab, dab. Show the people how you walk in it, out in it, standing up in it, standing up in it, standing up in it. Walk, 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 walk. Stepping inside and on about. I don't know why my light looks so different. Does it look different? Let me know, y'all. Whoever's in the chat early. Let me see how you walk. Let me see how you talk. Let me see how you. Let me see how you. Let me people how you step. Show the people how you step. Boom, 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 boom. What got into you? Hi, people. Hi, Shasko. How you doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? Man, I feel like I just deleted that tweet too. No, I didn't delete it. Somebody said, I think I said this in another live stream or a previous live stream, but somebody said no team deserves to win this year. And I'll be real. The only team that relatively deserves to win, even though I'm still not going to root for them, is probably Phoenix. Oddly enough, it's probably Phoenix. If Gabby Williams knew how to implement correct help side defense, the Aces might not be in a game 5 against the Fever. If Coach Becky Hammon didn't throw the game away today, how are you 1 win away from the finals and worried about foul trouble? I don't get these players. Like, I don't get when coaches do stuff like that. A player's in foul trouble and you don't play them as if, bro, you're 1 game away from the final. What is the risk of your player fouling out? If you're not going to play your player, you've already basically, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't play the player, you're technically already behaving as if that player is fouled out. So you might as well play the player, be smart on the ball, probably has more upside to just sitting and benching the player who's in foul trouble. What does foul trouble mean anyway? Foul trouble just, unless you're crazy limited on court, you got foul trouble in the 3rd quarter, play the player. You're down 1 possession or a couple of maybe 2 possessions at most. But let's be real. Becky Hammon threw that game because for some reason she thought that Jewel Lloyd was back. Jewel Lloyd has a decent game 3, and all of a sudden she gets Dana Evans's minutes. That's not how it works, Coach Hammon, Coach Becky. That's not how it works. The difference maker for your team is Dana Evans, not Jewel Lloyd, and you had to learn that the hard way. All y'all keep talking about, oh, Asia's gonna get these amount of points. Asia's gonna get what do these fans not understand? Usually if your star player is going off, that means your team is sucking. You all would rather have A'ja Wilson go for 30 points and lose than have her score 11 points and win. Yeah, they do the same thing with the Celtics. Jason Tatum doesn't show up for a game. Everyone starts complaining and roasting. Oh, Jason Tatum had 6 points. It's like they won. He could have 2 points. As long as we win, I don't care. Just because y'all want the star players to show up, I don't care. If A'ja Wilson has 5 points and that leads to a win, cool. But Aaliyah Boston went crazy, dropped like 22, 25 on her head top. I already told y'all A'ja don't like going up against Aaliyah Boston. Don't like being checked by Aaliyah Boston or being checked by Aaliyah Boston. Asia's still very easy to scout because she won't go to her right hand on offense. Score all the points you want. Was that the difference maker? No, because Coach Hammon doesn't play. Coach Becky doesn't play her difference maker. It's weird. Starting off this live stream, just jumping into it, but yeah, I've been wanting to get this off since 5 p.m. today. Phoenix, is going to the finals. The Phoenix Mercury are going to the finals. Respect. You know what? I don't have anything against Phoenix other than the fact that I feel like the Liberty should have. They're just not that good. Like they should have been dealt with. I don't know why Minnesota, you know what? You learned your lesson. But shouts out to Phoenix. Phoenix to the WNBA Finals for the first time since 2021. Shouts out to Phoenix. The only team in the playoffs that has been consistently playing their style of basketball and winning has been the Phoenix Mercury. So shout out to them. I'm not even going to hate on that. Everyone else has been playing the dumbest version of basketball I've ever seen. Coach Reeve is coaching her team out of wins. Coach Sandy, she coached herself out of a job. The Atlanta Dream played themselves out of the next round. They were my pick for the championship this year, and look what's happening. Look what's happening. Phoenix makes it to the finals. The Aces are playing like booty against a Indiana Fever B team. Aces nor the Fever trying to not one of those teams understands how to win. They playing off raw talent. No one's being instructed in a constructive way. Coaching is poor. Play is piss poor. The skills, once again, you want these players to do certain things, but they don't have the skills to do so. Atlanta, this team is so comfortable with underachieving. We need to talk about why Atlanta has no fire. A series. Sorry, I just had a protein bar. That shit always keeps effing me up, bro. That shit always keep effing me up. Hold on. A series. This is actually gonna make me mad again, bro. How does Atlanta lose that series? Even if you win it 2-1, whatever, you win it 2-1. So you're telling me the Fever are one win away from the finals with no CC because of the Fever rule, because of the Caitlin Clark rule? Think about this. They're one win away from the finals because of the Caitlin Clark rule. The Caitlin Clark rule that gave each team a home game in the first round. They won that home game, went to Atlanta and won. Atlanta, what are you doing? What Thibodeau say to Jeff Teague? What are you doing? When Jeff Teague went to the Celtics, when Jet went to the Celtics, what are you doing? Atlanta, are you serious? I'm really about to heat up. This is all Atlanta's fault. I have no horse in this race. The Aces, I don't think they're going to win the finals. They've been playing like ass all year. And I know everyone wants to bring up the win streak and whatnot, bro. I don't care about their win streak. I really don't, because look what's happening now. Kirsten Bell out here playing 7 minutes. I don't care about their win streak, bro. I don't. Like I told you guys earlier, they're on a 13, 14 game win streak, and they're still only a game above the Liberty, and we're not even playing well. I don't care about the Aces win streak. They're not playing good basketball. The Fever, if I were to rank the teams in the playoffs who are actually playing decent basketball, that would go to the Fever, actually. That would go to the Fever. So you'd probably have Phoenix first. I could see the Minnesota Lynx. They could have been on this list. They're probably third. I probably have them third. But the thing is, you wanted to play yourself out of the next round. You were up 14 points in back-to-back games in the fourth quarter. Listen, I don't know what it is with these teams and mental breakdowns. I don't know if it's gas or something else. I don't know. But this is all I understand. You're up 14, okay? All you have to do is not be complete ass in the fourth quarter. Don't lose the fourth quarter by 20 plus points. You could lose the fourth quarter by 10 plus points, and you'd probably still. Just don't be ass. 8 points in a quarter, that's ass. A bad fourth quarter might be 15 points. You probably win the game. Just don't be dumpster juice. Don't be booty meat, and you'd probably win the game. The Lynx come out in back-to-back games and drop 8. They dropped 9 points in the fourth quarter last game. Lost the game. And they had 8 points in the fourth. It was like 24-8 in the fourth quarter until they started scoring, and they finished the quarter with 13 points. I think Phoenix finished with 31 points in the fourth. 19-point difference in the fourth quarter. All you had to do was just not be ass. Just don't be ass. You got a one cheek allowance, but you can't be ass. How 19-point differential? Huh? Lose by 12. Win the game. Lose by 8. Lose the quarter by 8. You win the game. I don't understand. So, like, in terms of the teams that have been playing at least their version of basketball, I'd have the Phoenix Mercury first. I'd have Indiana Fever second. Got to give them props. Third, I'd put the Minnesota Lynx because, you guys learned the same lesson that the Boston Celtics had to learn this past season. Stop putting off for tomorrow what you can do today. You should have killed off Phoenix in game 2. That should have never gone into overtime, and you should have never lost that game. You should have killed them off in game 2. If you killed them off in game 2, Fee probably isn't hurt. You guys probably, what was it? They split the game. Tripping. Where was game? Oh, yeah. Game 1. So you're up 2-0. You're 1 win away from the finals. You're going to Phoenix. You're probably going to win one of those games in Phoenix. You would have been going to the finals right now and have been waiting for the winner. Now I could support the Minnesota Lynx in the finals. You feel me? If the damn I'm trying not to cuss. If the Dream weren't too busy running enigma-coded ass plays just to get the ball in bounds, maybe, just maybe, they would have been they would have been heading to the finals too. Because if you're telling me this beat up Indiana Fever team is taking these, I low-key, in a part of me low-key wants the Aces to lose because Coach Becky, what was that? What are you doing, bro? That's my question to all these teams outside of Phoenix. What are y'all doing? Coach Becky, are you serious? These assistant coaches don't even know how many timeouts they have. What are y'all sitting on the bench for? People want jobs, yo. People want these jobs. People want your job. And you're sitting on the bench, don't know how many timeouts you have. You're sitting on the bench, don't know that Dana Evans is the difference maker in this series. Chelsea Gray is too slow to go past the hedging Aaliyah Boston. Chelsea Gray is literally too slow to beat Aaliyah Boston on the hedge, which is why that pick and roll would always fail and flail. You need Dana Evans because she has the speed to get around the corner. Now, Dana, I'm not saying that, you had the best game, but Becky, bruh, what we got a tight leash in the playoffs? She is your difference maker. Okay, she takes a bad shot with a minute left in the third quarter. You're down 1. I agree. It's a stupid shot, but you pulled her. So now, guess what? She's probably going to be in her own head. You already didn't play her for the majority of the third quarter. You were lucky that game was even close by the end of the third, and you pull her after one mistake, with the game still relatively close. Nalissa Smith is in foul trouble. You still don't play her because what? What reason? Oh, she's in foul trouble. How about you sit her when she fouls out? Why are you sitting a player who hasn't fouled out yet? Chelsea Gray out there moving like she's old, bro. Like, She hasn't showed up yet, really. Maybe game 3, I'll give it to her. But she can't get around a damn pick and roll. Asia Wilson still doesn't understand how to drop her shoulders against Aaliyah Boston. She could probably pick up a couple of fouls. I'm not saying that the officiating is the best. A lot of these calls were phantom calls. Like Aces, what you saw Asia would like reach down and the ref would be like baseline ref is right there calling it on the defense. I'm like, bro, what are you watching? How do you literally had the best view of anyone in the arena of what's happening down here in the post. Aaliyah Boston is initiating the contact. Why are you calling a foul on Asia Wilson? She's allowed to fight for position too. So I'm not saying the officiating was the best. I don't want to hear about free throw discrepancy in a close game. And I always tell you guys this. I don't want to hear about officiating in a close game. I don't want to hear about officiating in a close game. You should come into the playoffs expecting, game planning, officiating not to go your way. That should be a given. Almost like your chess piece about to be taken. It's a given. Some things are a given. Matter of fact, you probably should game plan to the point where you're not getting any calls. You'd probably be more prepared. I don't want to hear about officiating in a close game, especially when Jackie Young keeps escape dribbling with Lexi Hall. I don't want to hear about officiating when Asia Wilson can't set a screen on Lexi Hall. Jackie Young can't seal off, come off a screen, step in front of Lexi, keep her behind the play, and then work her way to the hoop, let Asia roll, and keep a 2v1 advantage. I don't want to hear about officiating. I don't want to hear about nobody whistle. I don't want to hear about nobody fouls. I don't want to hear about free throws if Jackie Young can't even keep Lexi Hall behind her. I don't care what percentage you're shooting, Jackie. You in hell. I said this last stream. Lexi Hall, yes, Jackie Young has to work. Jackie has to work for her baskets, but Lexi Hall has that woman in hell. And it's low-key not even Lexi. It's high-key just bad offense. Like Jackie Young is playing bad offense. She keeps escape dribbling off a pick and roll. You're not making your life easier. You're making the defender's life easier. You escape dribble. You allow the defender to slide back in front of the play. Where are your assistant coaches for that? Hey, Asia. Hey, Nalissa Smith. You want to stop picking up fouls on Aaliyah Boston? Do your work early. Both of y'all standing in the paint waiting for Aaliyah Boston to hit you and start clearing space for herself. Do your work early. Ball's on this side of the court. You should already be in your fundamental defensive post position. But no, let's wait for Aaliyah Boston to start clearing space and throwing arms and elbows. And now we want to fight back. Ref doesn't see any of the initial contact and boom, the call gets on you. The call is called on you. The foul is called on you. Nobody's playing good basketball, bro. So as much as I don't want to see the Phoenix Mercury here in the finals, the fact that Satou Sabally made it to the finals in her first year with Phoenix, again, props to her. She was playing like she's had a couple of good games. Props. All props to a player who could turn it around. She's been shooting, well, won the game for them, game 3. I'll give it to you. Props. I always give credit. Phoenix is the only team playing their best version of basketball. They're actually playing a decent level of basketball. As much as I don't want to see them there, because I keep thinking about how many other instances happen to the point where other teams could have been in better positions to be going into the WNBA finals and at least give me somebody that I can root for. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm pretty sure the WNBA champion is just secured their spot to the finals. I'm pretty sure the WNBA champion just this is outrageous. Good job, Liberty. Good job, Libs. This is, bruh. Y'all want to lose by 26. New York playing horrible basketball. Who Phoenix play first? Sorry, that's us. I'm tripping. Who'd Soda play? Oh, the Valks. Yeah, they didn't have it. They didn't stand a chance. Yeah, take that series out. Take that series out. My bad. Atlanta, freaking Atlanta, yo. You know what the playoffs low-key were supposed to be? The playoffs were low-key supposed to be the Seattle Storm versus the Atlanta Dream. That would have been a hell of a series. I think Atlanta would have pulled. Ooh, that would have been a great series. I would have wanted to see that more than Indiana and watch the Aces and Fever stink it up. But Seattle ATL would have been a great series. And then over here, it should have been New York and the Lynx. Two great series. Atlanta, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Yes, New York, I'm kind of referencing them as a given in this scenario because if New York made it past the Mercury at least, I still don't know if we would have made it past the Lynx. Maybe with the injury to Dejan and Carrington, we would have been alright. Maybe. But Atlanta, 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 Hotlanta, Atlanta, Alana. Yo, y'all just gave away the easiest chip you could have won. Probably the easiest championship in franchise history, y'all. The easiest run to the finals, y'all just gave up because you want to lose to an inbound play. You want to lose off an ATO. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. This is bad basketball all around. Coaches are throwing games. Players don't know how to freaking Bridget Carlton. Jeez Louise, Bridget. Holy. Hey, man. How do y'all coach women's basketball? Well, that's why we need more. Hey, it'd get hella spooky if I was. Yeah, this is why men can't be coaching too much women's basketball, man. Because hey, everyone would get berated. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't be that coach, but I would be like, yo, what the Bridget? Do you know how to shoot a reverse layup? Have you ever? I watched Bridget Carlton. She was wide open under the hoop. Remember this? Satu Sabli fell asleep on the strong side. She caught the ball under the hoop to go up with a basically a reverse layup. I was just like, she's not making that. She's never shot that shot a day in her life. She has never. Bridget Carlton has never taken the ball from one side of the hoop and curled it or basically spun it off the other side of the glass for it to go in. She's never done that. She does not have that skill. She probably can't do this on the other side of the hoop either. She probably can't do it with her left hand, just go up or spin it off the glass for the layup. I'm like, you have never, ever done that shot or practiced that shot in your life. Bricks the out of the layup, bro. An easy 2 points. Bridget Carlton wasn't getting money the entire series. An easy 2 points for you to maybe turn the tide, sustain the lead. Nope, can't make it. The skills are lacking. The coaching's lacking. The play is lacking. The officiating, like I said, we don't really count that anyway, but obviously that's been lacking. Bro, these fans low-key lacking. The only fans that really getting active are Indiana. I'll give that to Soda actually. Minnesota has a good crowd. I'll give Minnesota the best crowd in the playoffs. I'll give them that. Phoenix, I don't know. It kind of looked like the lights were doing more of the work in Phoenix. I don't know. Your fans weren't getting too active for me. Y'all just made the WNBA finals. I don't what do they call their X factor? Yeah, I don't know. The Phoenix fans just look a little too y'all look a little too light. I don't know. I just feel like all the wristbands were doing work. But in Minnesota, I'd give the best crowd to. I'd probably give second to Indiana Fever and then third to the Phoenix Mercury. But these playoffs, boy, oh my goodness, the level of stupidity I'm seeing in the play is just I don't even want to do like basketball breakdowns on these games because the level of play is so poor. It's really bad. You played 4 games with Phoenix. You still don't know how to stop the one guard screen they're running. You still got Alana Smith, Kalindakova, Fee out guarding Alyssa Thomas. 30, 40 feet from the basket. That's what you want to do. That's your this entire you knew you were going to smack the Valks. And you're telling me you watched Phoenix play the Liberty, knowing you have two of the same weasels from Ice Age on your team. And you're telling me you weren't scouting that, knowing that Phoenix is most likely going to target your 2 guards, and you weren't ready for it? You weren't ready to drop your big, have your guard return and just guard her 1v1. If you double, she's going to kick out for 3. She's not even really looking to shoot. You're telling me you weren't ready for that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, y'all. I don't know what else to say, but I'm so sick, bruh. I'm so sick because the Aces, you know what they're gonna do? I'm rooting for the Aces, but they're going to go to the finals and they're probably gonna stink it up in the finals. If Asia having trouble with Aaliyah Boston, how's she gonna check Alyssa Thomas? Alyssa Thomas damn near faster than everybody on the Aces starting 5. You might as well just put Kirsten Bell in the game just so she can pick up 6. Just use KB to pick up 6 if you play the Phoenix. If you make it there, by the way, because you still have to beat the Fever, who in some instances play better basketball than you. What a throw! What a lackluster playoffs. As a prospective employee, as someone looking for one of these jobs in basketball operations, this has been so bad. This has been so bad. Holy hell, these players. Do players watch WNBA games? I don't know. Because if you watch WNBA games, you will pick up all of these players' tendencies. It's not even that hard to remember. It's almost like remembering your some of your favorite songs. If you just watch the games, you'll pick up all of these players' tendencies. I can tell you how Kayla McBride likes to shoot layups. I can tell you which side Kayla McBride shoots from. I can tell you which side of her body Kayla McBride shoots from. You should be able to pick all of that up. You should already know all of that. F the scouting report. You should already know the teams you're playing against and the players you're playing against. Hell, you've probably played with some of these same players. Are y'all just not, y'all running at Satu like she a sniper? Not understanding Satu can't dribble because Satu can't put the ball on the ground because she dribbles to her damn shoulder every time. What are y'all doing? Bro, I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I'm trying to think who would be a better matchup for the Lexi Hull got Jackie Young in hell, bro. Lexi Hull got the clamps on Jackie Young. Asia can't even screen Lexi Hull. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about the fact that Asia can't even pick off Lexi Hull? But to get an and one with Kelsey Mitchell at the end of the play to seal the game, Lexi Hull picks off Asia Wilson. Come on, son. What are we doing? What are we doing? The entire game, Asia Wilson can't set a good screen on Lexi Hull, and you're telling me to seal the game, Lexi Hull screens Asia Wilson. Bro, you can't be serious. Asia, weight room. You're not Brianna Stewart. I need you to hit the weight room and I need you to work on your right hand. Bam, I don't get you basketball boyfriends. I really don't. I really don't. You're talking about something, oh yeah, Asia's beating me 1v1 before. Stop. Just stop. Stop the cap right now. Just stop, bruh. Beat you 1v1 how? With no right hand? Asia doesn't go right. Asia doesn't like going right. Did you see Asia try to attempt right-handed layups this game? Asia, get in the gym and work on your right hand. You got a whole who's right-handed. You got a whole NBA boyfriend who right-handed, and your right hand still ass, bruh. I'm done. I'm done with these playoffs. Whatever happens, happens. But I can't believe a fifth seed is about to win the finals. They about to fill up because it's not necessarily like Phoenix plays good basketball, but at least they play their system. Whatever their system is, whether Satu has a good night or not, Kalia Copper was trash tonight too. Whatever their system is, at least they're playing within it. All these other teams just running around not doing nothing. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win Game 5. I would put money on the Aces just because they're home. And Alyssa Smith has 0 fouls to start the game. If Becky Hammon would like to understand that Dana Evans is your difference maker, that would be great. That'd be cool. You coaches that want to gatekeep these jobs, you want to keep recycling these different coaches in these jobs who don't understand that the team doesn't have a timeout to use. If y'all want to sharpen up, that'd be great. I want to see the Aces in the finals. I mean, the games against Phoenix were good too, but those were matchup problems. Those were matchup problems. Who do you put on? Yeah, Alyssa. You don't really have a cover for Alyssa Thomas because Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston. Yeah. So you know what? Congratulations to the Phoenix Mercury for winning the 2025 WNBA Finals. I give Indiana no confidence if Indiana makes the finals to win. The Aces would be the only team that I have confidence with that could win, but that'd still be a tall task for them depending on how Becky wants to play the team. Well, I'm telling you right now, your rotations with Jewel Lloyd, Megan Gustafson, Megan weak ankle Gustafson. Dana Evans is your rotation. Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez, just thinking about it is just Kirsten Bell. Oh Lord. Man. And I got ridiculed for saying Aaliyah Nye should be getting minutes. Like I said, guys, 30-minute live stream. I'm not going to be here long. I believe we just watched the WNBA champions, 2025 WNBA champions, advance to the WNBA final. There's a week before they even play. Great scheduling again, Kathy. Oh my gosh. Whoever wins, y'all better get that weekend. And if I promise y'all, I'm gonna end this live stream on two notes. If we come out of this week for game 1 of the WNBA finals and it looks like neither of these teams have scouted properly, I might there's going to be a 99% chance I crash out. Secondly, as I said here on this channel before, I don't want to hear about officiating in a close game. Okay. OJ, Crochet, Jose. All right, cool. I'm out of here, y'all. Enjoy your Sunday. What is it, Sunday? Yeah, it is Sunday night. Damn. Enjoy your Sunday night. I will see you guys. I probably won't live stream after game 5 for the Ace unless it's something crazy happens. I probably won't live stream after game 5, but I will see you guys probably a day before the WNBA finals kicks off, which would be sometime next week, Sunday or Monday, somewhere around there. But I appreciate you guys checking out the live stream. It's been your boy Hendrix. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Make this week a great week. Don't be an a-hole to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Be a good person. I know it takes work, but everyone's going through something, man. Everyone's going through something. Just don't be the negative in somebody's week. Don't be the negative interaction in somebody's week. You feel me? Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Take care. It's been your boy Hendrix. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.